Aloha and welcome to the very first ever episode of Promptings Stories. And I am super excited that you are joining us today, whether you're joining on YouTube, you're watching on a social media platform, or maybe you are listening to the audio for an Audible. So prompting stories, basically, we are going to be talking each episode with a different business owner that uses promptings as part of their business. And today I'm excited to have joining me the wonderful Marilyn Lemaire. And Marilyn is with a company called Innovative Nutrition. So Marilyn, how about you share with us a little bit about what Innovative Nutrition is and how you got started with it? Why is this something that makes your heart pitter patter?
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me, Marianne. So Innovative Nutrition actually started March 2020 when the whole world shut down. We remember that. And I have been dealing, before that, I was taking my nutrition orally, which is the only thing that I knew. And it was causing me to just not feel my best. We are all told to take our nutrition. And I was feeling kind of sick and nauseous every day. And it was just not the best way for me to take it for myself. And when I found Innovative Nutrition, what we do is we help educate people about a different way of getting their nutrition with nanotechnology body applications or patches. And it has been such a game changer for me because this little 1-inch square gets your nutrition to your body through your skin into your bloodstream, totally bypassing your gut. I was like, I've never heard of that before. Let me try it out. And so I was open to trying something new. And I couldn't tell in the beginning for me, but what caught my attention was my oldest son, Jake. He has attention issues and he's very sensitive. So when we were forced to quarantine, he started having meltdowns and episodes, just crying his eyes out that he's afraid he was going to lose us all. And it was really heartbreaking to see. There's nothing that I could say that would reason with his thinking. And I would end up just praying with him, massaging his feet, and then holding him and rocking him until he cried himself to sleep out of exhaustion every morning at 2 a.m. But I felt like I was going crazy at 2 a.m. and he wasn't doing well, then having to go to online school the next day. So when I found these patches, someone suggested putting sleep and CBD on him just to help calm him down and help him fall asleep naturally. And after 2 months of consistency, it went from hours and hours of meltdowns and crying to less than 5 minutes. And now it's almost non-existent. So I just feel like this company saved my family. And anything that helps my child just has my heart forever.
Oh, I can totally relate to that. Yeah. Yeah. Wow, that is definitely, that is powerful. The impact that it has made on his life and your family and how it's making your heart pitter patter as a mom, but then the impact that you're able to make in other people's lives as you're sharing about it.
Absolutely.
And one of the things that you include for sharing about it are the services from Promptings, to where there's a variety of services that Promptings offers, and you've been incorporating it in a number of ways into your business. So for those that don't know what Promptings is, let's show you just a short little 2-minute video clip. And if you're listening to just audio, you'll be able to listen in. So let's go straight to that. If I can get my slides to go. There we go.
So 33 years ago, I received a prompting, an intuitive thought that I needed to say bye to my brother Chris before I moved away from home. I ignored that prompting. A couple of months went by, and all of a sudden in the middle of the night, I received a phone call from my mother. She tearfully let me know that my brother Chris had just been killed in an accident. And I'll tell you, when I got that news, the only thing I could think of is that I had ignored a prompting to say bye to my brother Chris, and I would never have the chance to do it again. So I made a promise to him that night. I promised him that when I received promptings to act out in kindness, I would act. And I would do all I could to help as many people as I could do the same thing. Let me tell you, we've been on a crazy journey ever since, and that was 33 years ago. And we have learned a lot in that time about this word called promptings. We've learned a lot about what you can do with promptings. We've even created systems to help people act on promptings. In fact, we've helped over 200 million promptings to be acted upon over the last 20 years. And through all of that, we've learned amazing things. When you act on promptings to reach out in kindness, you create an incredible appreciation energy that comes back to you. It activates your inner voice. So now you got two things going on. You have energy going out to the universe and the people in it, and you've got energy coming back into you, and it activates who you are as a person, and it helps you to create your purpose and the genius that you have to offer the world. With that balance, there's amazing things you can do, and you can learn about it in the book called The Promptings Process. It is an ancient principle driven by a modern day process, and that process helps you to keep balanced energy in your life. With that, you can do amazing things. I encourage you to download this book and learn from this ancient principle and learn about the modern day process.
So that's just a quick little overview of what promptings is, and that there is an amazing mechanism, which is the sending of cards, to where you have incorporated that in your business. And you've been sharing with me some of the different ways that you incorporate it in your business, and also some of the impacts that it has made. So can you share a little bit more about that?
Yes, so I love sending birthday cards, and I send thank you cards, new team member or a new client welcome thank you cards. I do recognition and encouragement. I mean, there is just so many different things that you could do with this promptings. And what's great is when I get that prompting, I actually take action and do it. So I try not to let too much time pass before I take that action and send out something.
Yeah, definitely. So something that I've heard before is that a prompting can have an expiration date. So act on it when you have it. And I know that through the sending of these cards to customers, and I've been hearing from people who are not your customers that are receiving wonderful cards from you, and it's definitely making their day a brighter day. So have you ever received a call or a message from somebody that you have sent a card to, and you send it with no expectation of receiving a call, but you do, and they share how it's made them feel? Is there something along those lines that you're open to sharing with us about?
Yeah, there's a few, but the latest one was something that I wanted to surprise the customer service person of Innovative Nutrition. She is so helpful all the time, and I wanted to show my gratitude and appreciation to her. You know, being the new year and everything, she's helped me for almost 3 years now. And so I sent her a thank you card for helping me, along with a pack of 4 brownies, which, you know, that has,
Oh,
you can add gifts to your cards as well. So she messaged me and she's like, wow, I had no idea that I was going to get a card and brownies, and my son loved it. My family really enjoyed it. And I just appreciate you thinking about me. So that was really, really such a blessing to receive, because, you know, I just send things and I don't think of, sometimes because I don't have the best memory, I'll forget. And so I'll forget to say, oh, did you get my card? But when I remember, you know, I'll say it. But, you know, a certain amount of time has to pass before I do that. But she actually reached out to me first.
What a touching moment, definitely. And customer service people don't always get the recognition they deserve. They work hard for the companies that they represent, but they work hard so that the customers can have a good experience. so that you went and took that extra step to recognize that customer service person and share your gratitude. And then on top of that, you added some brownies. Makes me want to be your customer service rep so I can get some brownies. So
Yes,
that
I've
is,
never tried the brownies. My kids always get them before, I can even look at them pretty much. So they are a huge testament as how good those brownies are.
so we need to send you a bigger package of brownies. That way it's not just your kids, but there could possibly leave one for you. Wonderful. Well, I am so thankful that you are part of the Promptings Stories broadcast and that you are our very first guest. That was a phenomenal story, not just the story of promptings, of you acting on your prompting, reaching out to that customer service representative, sharing your gratitude, sending them even a gift, but also the story that you shared of innovative nutrition and how it has impacted your son's life, your life, and how you're making an impact on other people's lives. So let me go ahead and share with everyone also how they can get a hold of either one of us if they have any questions about today's episode. So if they would like to get a hold of me, which my name is Marianne Roos. I know I haven't said that before, but I'm your host. My website is marieanneroos.com. And if you're listening to the audio, it is spelled MarianneRouse.com. I know that one is a mouthful, and some people go, well, that's not how it should be pronounced. That's okay. It's MarianneRoos.com. If you have any questions, just reach out to me. And then if you have any questions for Marilyn, if you have questions about innovative nutrition, or if you have questions about even her experiences with promptings, reach out to her, and her website is right here on the screen. And if you are listening to the audio, it's wearable nutrition period innovative.com. And innovative is spelt in a special way. So innovative is spelt where the A is the number 8. So the whole spelling for the website is wearable nutrition, I can spell WearableNutrition, period. And then you have the word innovative, which is spelled INNOV, the number 8, TIVE, period, com, wearable nutrition, period, innovative, period.com. And so as we wrap up, I know I didn't say this ahead of time, but Marilyn, do you have any parting words that you would like to share?
I think with everything going on in the world, I always say people are going through something. Everybody is going through something. There is nobody that is not going through anything. So it's important for us to be kind and to utilize this promptings and sending a card to people, letting them know that you're thinking about them or how they've made a difference in your life. It's going to make such a huge difference because, as you've taught me, only 3% of mail is personal. And so we want to help change that and let people know that their presence in our lives is making a difference.
Yes. So thank you so much, Marilyn. I'm excited that you said yes to being the very first guest on the Promptings Stories. and looking forward to having other wonderful guests right here on the show. Those of you that are watching on YouTube or on social media, go ahead and add your comments, do the little hearts and the likes, and also share with somebody that may benefit from hearing the information that was shared today. If you have any questions, reach out to the person that you like to reach out, whether it's myself or Marilyn, and we look forward to seeing you on Prompting Stories, episode number 2. So until next time, hui ho, and thank you.
Mahalo.
Aloha.